Om. 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 Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Parampara Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karuna Namami Bhagavad-pada Shankaram Loka Shankar. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. My humble pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to today's session of Bhagavad Gita, Shankara Bhashyam in English. I am not a guru, I am not a pandita, I am not a jnani. I am just a sadhaka, seeker. I am conducting this study hour as a means for my learning purpose. If there are any mistakes, please forgive me. We have completed 3 chapters. Today we are starting chapter number 4, Chaturdodhyaya, 4th chapter. So, before beginning the 4th chapter, Sri Shankaracharya has a Sambandha Bhashyam. What is the Sambandha Bhashyam? It connects 3rd chapter with the 4th chapter. So, what he is saying is, Sarva Karma Sannyasa the Sarva Karma Sannyasa, renunciation of all karma, meaning renunciation of Kartrutva and Bhoktrutva. To achieve that, before that, there is a step called Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga leads to Chitta Shuddhi, and Sarva Karma Sannyasa and Jnana Yoga leads to Moksha. The Atma Jnana Nishta, self-knowledge. This Jnana Yoga is taught by, explained by Bhagavan in the previous 2 chapters. With those 2 chapters, the teaching is complete. We talked about Pravrutti Marga and Nivrutti Marga. Pravrutti Marga, those who are in the Pravrutti Marga, karma is prescribed, and for them to uplift, Karma Yoga is prescribed. And those who are in Nivrutti Marga, Moksha Marga, Jnana Yoga is prescribed. With that, the teaching is complete. However, Bhagavan wants to teach the Atma Jnana, the Jnana Yoga in the entire Gita. So, Bhagavan has given the teaching. Now he is extolling the greatness of this teaching, the tradition of this teaching. He is telling this is not something which Krishna has told Arjuna just like that. It is a very ancient teaching. That's what Krishna, Bhagavan, is going to tell Arjuna, the tradition of this teaching. So, Shloka number 1, chapter 4. Shri Bhagavan Vacha. Bhagavan is saying like this. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavan ahamavyayam vivasvan manave praha manurikshvakame abravit. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is saying like this. This yoga which I taught you is this yoga does not have any destruction. It is eternal. I have told this to Sun God. Sun God. Sun God told this to Manu. Manu told this to Ikshvaku. Ikshvaku and Manu are the kings on earth. So what Krishna is saying is, the yoga, the teaching that I have given in the chapter number 2 and 3 so far is a mokshopaya, is a upaya to attain moksha. This teaching, I have given it at the beginning of creation. I have given this teaching, I taught this to Aditya, the sun god. I have taught this to sun god at the beginning of this creation. Why he did that? Because he wants to infuse strength, moral strength, capacity in the ruling class, Kshatriyas, who rule the land. Those who understand this teaching, this yoga, what is taught in 2nd chapter and 3rd chapter of Bhagavad Gita, they are well equipped to protect the Veda Marga, the Vedic science, the Dharma. They'll be able to uplift, protect the Dharmic path. So, the Brahmanas and Kshatriyas who understand and follow this yoga marga will be well equipped to protect the dharma in the land. This yoga which Krishna has taught in 2nd chapter and 3rd chapter is avinashi, without any destruction. Why it is avinashi? Why it is without any destruction? Because the result, the phala, the result of this yoga is moksha, which is avinashi. The result is avinashi. Therefore, this yoga is also avinashi. What is this yoga? This yoga is samyak darshana, the right way of perception, right way of looking. What is the samyak darshana? What is right attitude? Is having the Atma and Anatma Vastu Viveka. Viveka Jnana is the right attitude. What is Atma and what is Anatma? One has to be very clear. So, how do you know? See, one has to have a clear knowledge, clear understanding that I am not this body, mind, and intellect. Body is Jada, mind is Jada, intellect is Jada, world is Jada. I am not the world, I am not the body, mind, and intellect. I am pure consciousness, I am spirit, I am Chaitanya Swarupa. This understanding what is self and what is not self, Atma, Anatma, Vastu, Viveka, has to be very clear, crystal clear in their understanding and in their behavior in the world. And not only that, Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma also should be there. Everything is Brahman. See, there should not be any differentiation. This is me, this is my family, these are my friends, this is my property, and that is a different person. He is my enemy or neutral or a friend. That is his property, his family. This is common knowledge. But this kind of division should not be there. All are mine. All are one. We are all one. We are all one Atma. We are all one. This kind of Vishwatma Bhava should be there. This is called Jnana. See, differentiation comes with Ajnana. I am different, you are different, competition, strife. These are all because of ignorance, Ajnana. If you know that the other person is also your own self, there is only one self acting through many bodies, then you will have universal love. Universal love, and you know that everything is one. We are all one. We are all united. Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. And the phala of this jnana, the result of this jnana, this kind of wisdom is moksha, liberation, salvation. What is the nature of this liberation? It is shanti, peace. It gives eternal peace, harmony. That is the moksha. Moksha is not after death, I will die here, go to heaven. That is not salvation. While living, I am in this world, I am in harmony with everyone. I am peaceful and I have no fight with anyone. I am harmonious with the nature, harmonious with the society. I am one with the society. I am friendly with everyone. They are mine. I am theirs. This kind of love, compassion, and harmony is called moksha. In this life, if we experience that harmony, that is moksha. That is salvation. That is liberation. It is not something, liberation is not something after death you will achieve by going to a different world. Liberation is while being alive, while being living in this society, can you be harmonious with the entire society as if the whole universe is one family? We are all friends. We are all one. With that feeling, with that love, if you can live, that is moksha. That is the result of this jnana yoga that Krishna has taught. And that kind of harmonious attitude, once you attain it, that love, that wisdom, that compassion, that oneness, once you attain it, it will never go away. You will have a harmonious viewpoint, a oneness feeling that is avinashi, which cannot be destroyed. That Aditya, that sun god, taught this to the Manu. Manu is the first king who is the forefather of all human beings. He taught this to the first human, and Manu taught it to Ikshvaku, a emperor. Ikshvaku is the son of Manu. He is the first king. So imagine a king learning the ways of harmony, how we live in this world harmoniously, lovingly, compassionately, feeling of oneness. If a king has that feeling, the ruler has that feeling, how harmonious the kingdom will be. So, there were kings who ruled with that viewpoint, with that attitude of oneness. So, sloka number 2. एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम इमं राजर्षयो विदुः स काले नेह महता योगो नष्ट परंतप. So Manu taught this to Ikshvaku, the first king, and Ikshvaku taught this to all the Kshatriyas, who are all the rulers, and this knowledge was prevalent among the ruling people, the ruling class, the warrior class. And all the kings were Rajarshis. They were kings as well as sages, saints. And this knowledge, this yoga, which I have taught to Surya, which I also taught to Arjuna in the chapter 1, 2 and 3, was followed by many kings, Kshatriyas, over a long period of time. And over a period of time, this god slowly went out of fashion, became extinct. This knowledge became extinct from the ruling class. Over a period of time, for many generations, they followed it. Slowly, it got degraded and degenerated into selfishness kind of thing. So, sun god taught it to Krishna, the Bhagavan, taught it to sun god. Ishvara taught it to sun god. Sun god taught it to Manu. And Manu taught it to Ikshvaku, the first king. And Ikshvaku taught it to his descendants. And many kings learnt it. And over a long period of time, many kings followed this yoga. They were all Rajarshis. Rajarshi means a king, a royal king, as well as he is a saint or a sage. Such a person is called Rajarshi. is both a Raja and a Rishi, is both a king and a saint. You can call them as royal sages or royal saints. For long period of time or many generations, this yoga became gradually went out of fashion. It usually flows from one guru to another Sishya. What flows? The love, compassion, and wisdom. The ability to look at the other person as my own. This ability comes from a loving heart. That loving heart is transmitted from a guru to Sishya by the way of love the guru shows to the Sishya. So Sishya learns, oh, this is the way to love. This is the way to treat others as my own. This knowledge gets lost for a period of time because of as the time progresses, it gets lost. And in this shloka, Arjuna is addressed by Krishna as Parantapa. Parantapa means para means others, opponents. Tapa means with the brilliance like a sun has, one will parch or destroy the opponents. That is a Parantapa. So, over a period of time, the royal, initially there were royal sages, royal saints. For a period of time, the kings got degenerated and degraded into people who were given to sense pleasures. And they were very weak minded. They were very weak minded and they were given to sense pleasures. They are subjected to desires and sense pleasures. So they could not live up to this great ideal of looking at the whole world as one family. Therefore, this yoga, what Krishna has taught in second chapter and third chapter, became hidden. Therefore, looking at this situation, current situation, which is the Mahabharata situation where there were many kings. You can see in Mahabharata time frame, look at the characters. Duryodhana is there, Dusyasana is there, Karna is there, Shakuni is there, Jarasandha is there, Shishupala is there, Rukmi is there. Many characters who are cruel rulers. They were very wicked people. That means this yoga is degenerated and the rulers are given to arrogance, pride, jealousy, desire, and sense pleasures. Looking at that, this is the avatarika between shloka number 2 and shloka number 3. Looking at that, shloka number 3, Sa evayam maya tedya yoga prokta puratanaha bhaktosi me sakha cheti Bhashyam hetaduttamam. Krishna is saying, Bhagavan is saying, you are my devotee, O Arjuna. You are my devotee. You are my bhakta. You are my sakha. Sakha means childhood friend. You are my childhood friend. Therefore, this ancient yoga, very ancient yoga, was told to you, given this teaching to you by me today, because it is a very great secret. It needs protection. The same ancient yoga which I have taught to the sun god during the creation, beginning of the creation, I am teaching the same thing to you. This is very ancient secret. You are my devotee and my childhood friend. Therefore, I am teaching it to you. Because this is the greatest and the highest teaching available. Here, the word yoga means jnana. What is the jnana? Atma, anatma, vastu viveka, nitya, anitya, vastu viveka, dharma, adharma, viveka. The jnana. So, avatarika between shloka number 3 and 4, connection between 3 and 4, Shankaracharya says, see, one may get a doubt that Bhagavan is talking contradictory statements. He said, I taught this at the beginning of the creation to sun god, and now I am teaching you this. There is a contradiction. Arjuna knows that Krishna was born some days back, some years back. How can he teach this to sun god during the creation of time? So the same question Arjuna is asking now. Shloka number 4. Arjuna Uvacha. Arjuna is asking. Arjuna is asking. Aparam bhavato janma param janma vivasvataha. Kathame tad vijaniyam tvamadau proktavaniti. Arjuna is saying, you were born few years back, maybe some 60 years back. Sun God was born in very ancient time. We don't even know when it was born. How can I know that you taught this at the beginning of creation to sun god? How can I believe that? I know that you were born some 60 years back. You were born in to Vasudeva and Devaki few years back. And sun god was born at the beginning of the creation some millions of years ago. Therefore, How can I know that you taught this to sun god at the beginning of creation? How can I know the one who taught to the sun god is teaching me now here? See, some ignorant people may doubt that Vasudeva, meaning Krishna, Vasudeva's son, Devaki's son Krishna, is not Ishvara, is not Sarvajna. Some may have doubt like that. To remove that doubt, Sri Krishna is saying the following words. Arjuna's question is also to remove the doubts of the ignorant people, and Krishna's answer is also to remove the doubts of ignorant people. So, shloka number 5, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. Bhagavan is saying, Bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacharjuna, tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vetta parantapa. Sri Krishna, Bhagavan Sri Krishna is saying like this. O Arjuna, you and me, for you and for me, many lifetimes have passed. We have taken many births. I know them all, whereas you don't remember them. So Krishna is saying this. Arjuna, for you and for me, many births have passed. I know all of them, but you don't know them. Why? Because your knowledge is obstructed by dharma and adharma, punya and papa, sin and merit, dharma and adharma. These obstructed your knowledge. Whereas I am by my nature, my swarupa is such that I am always eternally pure. I am Ishvara. I am eternally pure. I am always of the nature of knowledge. There is no obstruction to my knowledge. I am eternally liberated. O Parantapa, O Arjuna, there is no obstruction to my Jnana Shakti. My knowledge is not obstructed anytime. Therefore, I know all the births. So, Avatarika, shloka number 5 and 6. Between 5 and 6, the connection. What is the connection? If that is the case, we may think, if Bhagavan is without dharma and adharma, papa and punya, how come he got a birth? See, you have to understand, taking birth means there is a karma involved. To experience the karma phala, one takes a body, a form, and experiences the karma phala. Karma phala can be generated by dharma or adharma, which is in the form of punya or papa, sin or merit. Because of the sin or merit, to experience the karma phala, a jiva takes a birth with a body and experiences the sin or merit. Whereas Sri Krishna is a Ishvara. Ishvara has no sin or merit. He has no dharma or adharma. He has no karma. He has no karma phala. Then what will he experience? Why will he take a body to experience what? There is no karma phala. Why will he take a birth? Why will Ishvara take a birth? He is birthless and deathless. Why will he take up a body? What is the need? To answer that, shloka number 6. Krishna is saying, Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san prakritim swam adhishtaya sambhavam yatmamaya. I am without birth. I am without destruction. However, also I am the inner controller of all beings. However, I keep the Maya Shakti under my control and take up a body. I am taking a birth, keeping the Maya Shakti fully under my control. Whereas other jivas are under the control of Maya, whereas Ishvara takes birth, keeping the Maya Shakti under his control. So, what is the Bhashyam? Indeed, I am without birth. Similarly, my knowledge, Jnana Shakti, is unobstructed. I am omniscient. And I am Ishvara. I am controller of the entire universe. I control from the Chaturmukha Brahma to a blade of grass. However, keeping the Prakriti under control, the Maya Shakti under control, I am taking birth. I am taking up a body. Vishnu, Paramatma, is omnipresent. He is present everywhere. There is no place where Vishnu is not there. And the Maya Shakti is under the control of Vishnu. And because of the Maya Shakti of the Vishnu, the power of Vishnu, the jivas, the individual beings, are veiled. They cannot know Ishvara. They cannot see Ishvara because of the Maya Shakti, the veil of Maya Shakti. So, keeping that Maya Shakti under my control, I appear as if I am taking a body. It appears that I have taken a body. It appears that I have taken a birth. Others take birth because of their karma phala. But I appear as if I am taking a body. As if I have taken a birth. My Maya Shakti, Krishna is saying, my Maya Shakti is like a magician's web. That's why you cannot grasp it. Ajnanis, the ignorant people, think that they are born as a body, whereas my birth is not like that. This is what Krishna is saying. Then one may ask the Avatarika between 6 and 7. When will that birth happen? Birth of Ishvara will happen. What for Ishvara will take birth? So answer is given in shloka number 7. Yada yada hi dharmasya ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. O Arjuna, descendant of Bharata clan, whenever there is a danger to dharma, righteousness goes down and unrighteousness, evil, adharma takes upper hand, there and then I will manifest myself. O Arjuna, dharma, righteousness, gives benefits in this world and in the other world for the all the beings. Not only that, it gives moksha also, liberation also. In whatever time period, the dharma, meaning the Vaidika dharma, the ashrama dharma, and the kartavya karma, the duties are attacked. When there is righteousness is attacked and unrighteousness takes upper hand, the evil takes upper hand, at all those times, I will manifest myself through my Maya Shakti. This is the Krishna's word. Avatarika, what for? Why will you manifest? Shloka number 8. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanardhaya sambhavami yuge. Why will Krishna manifest himself at all times? Because to protect the sadhu purushas, saints and saintly sages, and to punish the wicked, and to establish the righteousness, dharma, in every age, I will manifest myself. This is the promise of Ishvara, God. Sadhu means one who is on the right path. Those who are on the right path will be protected by God. Those who are on the right path will be protected by Ishvara. Not only that, those who are on evil path will be destroyed by Ishvara. Not only that, Ishvara will take avatara to establish systems that will protect the dharma. So wherever you see a person who is establishing a good education society, to establish a knowledge system, that is also Ishvara's work only. To do these tasks, to protect the sadhu purushas, saints and sages and the people on the right track, and to destroy the wicked and evil people who are on the wrong track, I will manifest myself in every age. Yuge, yuge. In every age, I will manifest myself. On that high note, we will close today's session. Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.